You need winners? Let the pros show you how to make money. General Manager Al DeMarco, a regular contributor on Fox Sports, MSNBC, and Comcast Sports TV, brings over 25 years of handicapping experience to the table. CEO Steve Budin, the author of Bets, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, is the man responsible for creating the online betting industry. Together, they lead PickNation.com, your #1 source for winners.
The favorites have covered each of the last 2 Monday nights, ending a streak of 5 consecutive covers by the underdog. Of course, last week it was New Orleans taking care of business at home against Philadelphia, and 2 Mondays ago it was San Francisco pummeling Arizona. Tonight, Pittsburgh, a double-digit favorite for good reason against a bad Kansas City team. But the question is, who's going to cover the spread? And that's what this show is all about. The Countdown to Kickoff program, your Monday night edition. I'm Al DeMarco. I've been a professional handicapper for over 25 years. Joining me via Skype, Steve Budin, formerly the biggest bookmaker in the world, the guy who literally created what you now know as the offshore sportsbook betting industry. And Steve, last week the Steelers, despite all types of travel problems involving getting to New York to take on the Giants, they managed to come back, have Eli Manning suffer through one of his worst games of the season, maybe one of the worst of his careers, holding him to only 125 yards passing. But more importantly, they rallied for 2 fourth-quarter scores for a huge road win against the Giants. But this is the ultimate sandwich game. You've got Pittsburgh coming off the Giants win with a look ahead with a division showdown with Baltimore coming up.
Right. Well, I liked the Steelers last week on the show, and that's because it was a must-win game. This is an extremely tough game because you do have to ask yourself, even though the Steelers are playing such good ball, are they that Steeler team from yesteryear that could just come in and blow another team out? You also have to ask yourself, when they come off the emotional win last week, can they, recharge that battery and get those emotions up this week? I think that they can, and the reason is because, let's face it, Kansas City stinks. That's the bottom line. So you can't be scared of a big line here. You got to lay the big wood with the Steelers.
Well, you're certainly right in your analysis of the Chiefs. I think there's a few other words that we can use concerning KC's performance this season. I mean, this is a bad team from start to finish. 2 Thursdays ago, the last time they played, they got annihilated by San Diego 31-13. They are a team that just continually shoots itself in the foot. 29 turnovers so far this season. What I also like about Pittsburgh coming into this game is the Steelers have shown such resiliency this year in terms of overcoming injuries, especially at the running back position. I mean, last week against the Giants, they plug in Isaac Redman. He comes up with a career-high 147 yards. He's only playing because Jonathan Dwyer, who was coming off back-to-back 100-yard efforts, he was out. And, of course, Mendenhall in the mix as well. It doesn't matter who they put behind Roethlisberger taking the ball. They have been productive. The offensive line has actually been giving Roethlisberger pretty good protection this year as well. But when he has a ground support there, or the ground game to support him, that just makes him all the more dangerous, especially in play action. And I think another perhaps slightly overlooked scenario here is a little bit of revenge for Roethlisberger's offensive coordinator, Todd Haley, who, of course, was fired last year by the Chiefs. Obviously, as we've seen, Romeo Crennel has not been the answer in KC. He is now in the hot seat here. Steve, I think the total is also worth looking at in this contest at 42.5. I believe that Pittsburgh will be in a little bit of a letdown situation. I think that they will win this game. They may cover, but I prefer looking at the total because I don't see Kansas City getting it done offensively here because really Matt Castle has been awful this season. They haven't really been able to generate a consistent ground attack, and I think the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is playing very good coming into this contest.
Well, I would agree with you. I mean, I don't think this is the same Pittsburgh explosive team that they used to be. I think that they're focused. I think that they realize, that there's a lot of parity in the league and there's an opportunity for them to do well this season and go deep into the playoffs and even make a run. But at the end of the day, can they score enough points to cover the 42.5? I'm with you. I say no way.
Hey, and listen, guys, last year the Steelers were a 10.5-point favorite, and they only won at Arrowhead 13-9. 2 different teams, perhaps, but Again, it's a big number in a sandwich situation. Steelers are 23-5 straight up, 19-9 ATS. Monday night action at home. And, of course, they're coming off the big road upset of the Giants. Listen, guys, I want to talk about something at picknation.com here today, which is very unique. We've got the Charity Play of the Week going today. This is a program that I started about 8 months ago where once a week I take a big play from one of the top handicappers at picknation.com and I give it to you for free, no strings attached. But there is one caveat. If the play wins, the following day, I will then put up on my website at picknation.com a link to a particular charity, an organization, a family that needs some type of financial assistance, and ask you to make an anonymous contribution of whatever amount. It could be $5, it can be $15, it could be $50. It doesn't matter. The point is that you do good through the Charity Play of the Week promotion. And tonight, the Charity Play of the Week promotion happens to be Chuck O'Brien's one and only Monday night total of the year. It's a $65 play, guys, and you can get it for free simply by going to picknation.com, going to Chuck O'Brien's website, putting in the Monday night total of the year play in your shopping cart, the over-under for KC Pittsburgh that Steve and I were just discussing about. You'll see a total price of $65 in your shopping cart. Then all you've got to do is use this coupon code, guys, and it's this easy. It's 65 Monday. 65 Monday, 65 MONDAY, no space between the number or Monday. You enter that in your shopping cart, that'll take $65 off, leaving you with a total cost of $0 for the Charity Play of the Week promotion. And Steve, I love this because when I came up with the whole concept of this about 8 months ago, I just thought there was some greater good to be done through gambling, and it's a great way to create positive karma in a business that we need all the karma that we can certainly get.
Well, I say it all the time. I mean, I love the charity play. I wish I thought of it. Obviously, you thought of it. But look, there's a reason why we've had so much success and why so many of the charity plays have actually won. And that's getting back to the karma play. When you do good things happen to you. I think that's what this charity play is all about.
So, guys, you're going to get the total tonight, the Monday night total of the year from Chuck O'Brien for free. Again, that money-saving discount coupon code is going to be 65 Monday. The play costs $65. You use that coupon code, enter in your shopping cart when prompted at picknation.com. It'll take $65 off, leaving you with a total cost of $0. I've got even more details about the Charity Play of the Week promotion over at picknation.com. Use it. Let's win it tonight. And we'll be joining you again next weekend right here on foxsports.com with your Saturday, Sunday, and Monday editions of the Countdown to Kickoff program.